How are you, Gürsel Bey?
Thanks, Mr. Korek. How are you?
Thank you very much. What is our topic for today?
Today's topic, Mr. Korek, according to you, what are the US projects for US survival?
US, actually I would be in a very odd position to know all the survival projects of the US. I could only guess. One of the projects of the US is to find reliable alliances with which she can stay in what I call heartland, where the energy is produced, and control that area in production-wise and in distribution-wise, so she can get enough on one hand. On the other hand, she can control what the others are getting or not getting. So what I'm saying is, in our world, survival equals energy. If you do not have enough energy, or if you do not have to buy enough energy, you're in trouble. Your survival is in question. So, US trying to maintain a given standard of living, level of standard of living, which is very difficult to maintain, needs more energy every day. And with that, we'll have to devise new ways to secure that extra energy.
What about big Middle East project?
Well, Big Middle East project is a big puzzle.
What kind of puzzle?
Well, it started as U.S. bringing in, let's say, education and training and this and that to Middle East, which was hogwash. It wasn't the case.
What does it mean?
The project was about dividing the Middle East and then uniting it.
Dividing and uniting.
Yes indeed. When Condoleezza Rice came to Beirut several years ago, Lubnan, she made a very interesting claim, which was not repeated later on. She said, we're going to change the Middle East as such, you won't believe it.
For what? For US survival? For
whatever, now you have to understand one thing. Whatever US is doing is for US survival. The rest is accidental.
Okay.
I mean, meanwhile, if the US is doing something for my survival, you bet your bottom dollar that my survival helps his survival. This is why he is helping me to survive.
Good deal.
Yes, it's a good deal.
Good deal.
I mean, US says you will have to understand one thing. They're capable of thinking and planning ahead, and which we're not. They're making a scenario for Turkey.
In Middle East projects?
But
In big Middle East project?
oh yes indeed. Starting 1920s. Can you imagine that? They're allowing Turks to have a piece of land and establish a state on that land, become strong, prosperous, relatively speaking, and allied to the United States. So one day, when facing different opponents like India, China, Russia, United Europe, feeling and thinking that US will need a very strong and charismatic ally in the Middle East. Why charismatic? Middle East is the land of hearsay. It's the land of fiction. It's the land of beliefs. It's the land of stories. It's the land of
religion.
Yeah, it's everything goes. Everything goes in Middle East. So, for at least 30 to 50 years in the coming, Middle East and the surrounding area, which we might call the heartland, will stay as the center of energy of the globe. Somehow US will have to command that center of energy somehow. But US knows she cannot command it alone. She needs alliances which are local. She needs alliances which are trustable. She needs alliances which can fight. She needs alliances which the other nations in the region respect. That definition points out to Turkey. US, in order to benefit for the coming 60 years from this regional energy, let's say, consumption, will need a partner like Turkey, which will be, with US help, change looks or character or makeup or beliefs, whatever you call it, to attract other nations around the region to form a union, so-called.
Leading by Turkey.
Pardon?
Leading by Turkey.
That's it. For this, a new gimmick is necessary. The gimmick is caliphate, Halifelik. If the caliphate is returned and established in Istanbul and accepted by Sunni Muslims all over the world with the help of US, can you imagine what kind of a power that would be? Tremendous. Almost all the oil and gas producing states are Sunni Muslims, with the exception of few, like Iran. Now, if America, with the aid of Turkey, by manipulating Turkey, can establish the caliphate and have all these nations come under this big umbrella, it'll be a different world.